Picture this. You just bought your first home. Something breaks in your house and the electricity doesn't work anymore. What do you do? Well, on this episode, we are here to share with you how your realtor is really your realtor for life and will be the go-to person for you beyond closing to navigate crazy situations like that.
Welcome back to the Happy House Hacking Podcast, the podcast designed to help you navigate the path to happy home ownership. We are your hosts, Owen and Camille Schwagerly. We are realtors, investors, and happy house hackers. And on today's episode, we are going to talk about how we are your realtors for life, past the transaction, past the closing. We don't just give you keys and disappear forever, say, peace out. We're going to be here when you need us in the future. And today we're going to talk about 10 different ways we can help you post-closing.
Yeah, we are all about clients for life. I mean, I get really invested. I know you do too, but especially on the buy side where someone is establishing roots in an area, I know where they live. I know all the updates that they're going to do to their house once they move in. I get invested. So I can't even imagine doing a one and done where, hey, I'll never talk to you again after I give you keys. I'm all about the clients for life and building a friendship too.
Yeah. Real estate is a relationship-based industry. So we take that very seriously. We build those relationships with our clients after the transaction, each year, hosting parties, getting together with them, keeping in touch after the close. And so this is like our philosophy. And this isn't the philosophy of every single realtor out there.
Right.
And so we just want to share some ways we've helped our clients post-closing that are helpful and beneficial. So that way, you know what to look for in your realtor and see if they're helping you in those ways as well.
Yeah, exactly. It's so important when you're interviewing agents to choose someone who is going to go above and beyond for you, even after the transaction, right? Because you want someone who genuinely cares for you and your needs, so that way you can ask them follow-up questions. And we have a list of 10 ways that we still help our clients beyond the close. And that's for years and years and years. Sometimes we'll work with one family who buys one house for forever, and that's it. And they're in touch with us, and we're there to guide them and help them beyond the close. So the first thing is if you are in the middle of a refinance or you want an opinion of value on your property, you're not selling, but you need an appraisal for some reason, we are here to help you generate either a broker price opinion or help validate an appraisal or answer appraisal questions. So recently we had a client reach out and say, hey, I'm in the middle of getting a line of credit and my appraisal came back a lot lower than I was expecting. I have comps that support why my house is more valuable. And we did research as well. And we said, hey, you know what? You should reach out to that appraiser and get that resolved because you are correct. If that house that's smaller and not as nice as yours sold for more, then absolutely your house is worth more. And so our clients did that. And the appraiser was very receptive. And he said, yeah, you're right. Let me bump up that value. And that made a world of a difference for our clients to get what they needed. And we're thankful that we were able to support them. And we were honored that they even reached out to us to talk to us about it.
Yeah. Several tens of thousands of dollars more were added to the value of the property simply by adding that one comp. And so that's how we work. You call us. You have questions about the process of buying, selling, refinancing, investing. And we're here to help share with you our experience, our advice, what we've learned over the years from our clients. Tip number 2. Estate planning, we can do broker price opinions and comparative market analysis reports.
Yeah. So in unfortunate situations when a family member has passed away and maybe they're the last owner of the property, you need an appraisal at the time of death, which maybe you're starting to think about selling a year after your family member passed away. Well, we need to look at comps that were available at that time of that person's passing. And oftentimes, a real estate broker will be able to perform a broker price opinion that would save you quite a bit of money on getting a full-on appraisal you can reach out to us. Owen is a licensed real estate broker, which is a level above an agent. He has been for 5 years now. And so he has generated a number of broker price opinions. And in these sad times where you are dealing with the estate of a family member and the stress, it's nice to have a comforting person to be able to help you navigate this and also provide the expertise.
Yeah. And it just can help family disputes, even if there's like a lot of siblings involved or heirs to an estate and they want to know what's the value. We come in as that third party. We're not biased towards one side or the other. We have a fiduciary duty to be honest and ethical in that approach to the valuation. So we do that for our clients post-closing.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's a big one that we're always happy to do. Another one, number 3, is we're here to help navigate any questions you have about a home warranty. So when you buy a home, most of the time, I'd say about 90% of the time, the seller is paying for a home warranty on your property for 1 year after closing. And a home warranty is an optional form of coverage that is totally separate from your homeowner's insurance policy, and it covers systems and appliances in your home. So once you own that house, that's when the policy begins. So you have that first year free coverage, and all you do is just reach out to the home warranty company, pay the $95 service fee, and you will come and get different things fixed if they're actually broken and need help. So we've had clients reach out to us and say, hey, this just happened. We had a situation where it was, I think, 2 weeks after closing.
Water heater went out.
Yeah, and the lights weren't working. And they're like, what do we do? And we're like, call the home warranty company, see what they can do.
Yeah.
And with one service call, they were able to get all of those items repaired, which saved them thousands of dollars.
Seriously.
And it was a huge help. And so sometimes all you do, just reach out to your trusted agent and say, what do I do in this situation? And they will have the experience to guide you through that next step to help save you money and time.
I know those buyers were first-time home buyers, and they did 3.5% down. They really stretched to get into the home, and they're like, wait a minute, something broke? I just bought this house. I paid all this money. What am I going to do now? And that's where we come in. Hey, don't worry. This is how we negotiate for our clients, getting these home warranties covered by the seller. That way it can alleviate that stress.
Yeah.
Yes, you just got in. We don't want you to have to bear that burden if you don't have to. And that's why these home warranties are a great investment.
Yeah, exactly. I think so too. And it's just nice to have a trusted agent to help guide you through and even be a sounding board. If the home warranty company has some follow-up questions and you need your agent to help you, reach out to your agent. So number 4 is also just different contractor connections. So let's say in that situation, our clients weren't able to have success with a home warranty company. Their next step would be to take it upon themselves, get an electrician, get a handyman to fix things. And I know they moved to a new town, so they don't have any local resources. You can reach out to us anytime and ask for our vendor list, which we keep up to date. And all of the vendors on there are people we have worked with previously, either for ourselves personally or for our clients. So we know firsthand that they are good at what they do.
Yeah. And we've had clients be able to remodel their homes post-closing. It's like, oh, I just bought a house. I don't really know the contractors in the area. Who's reliable? Who will do a good job? Who will show up and get the job done? So you want to have a trusted person. That's where we vet people all the time. Our clients are giving us referrals for contractors they like and use. And one time a client got a quote when we were in escrow to do foundation work. It was going to be over $70,000 to do the repairs. And then we came in with one of our contractor referrals, and they repaired that work, used concrete, beefed up where the floorboards were kind of sagging. It was only a couple $1,000s, like $5,000 or less. And so we saved our client a significant amount of money in that situation. And that's the importance of having those good contractor contacts through your agent.
Yeah. Another thing that we will always help out with are any title disputes or challenges with title. So when you go through escrow, you always get title insurance. That's part of what we do. And typically the seller pays for title insurance. Title cannot get transferred to a new buyer through escrow with a lien on it. So you will always get clean title. Now, sometimes after closing, issues do pop up. And we had a scenario where our client bought a beautiful piece of property and a very small portion of the parcel was not recorded with the county as part of the new parcel, but there was an agreement made and it was common knowledge that that corner of the property was signed on over a couple owners ago to the neighbor. So there became a small title dispute, and one of the previous owners had passed away. And so it was a little challenging to find the right person to sign off on it. But at the end of the day, it all worked out very well. And the title company that insured the property while we were in escrow was on it. They were the ones who notified us that they were on top of it. They were working directly with the county assessor's office, and it ended up being very clean. And it was only a couple weeks of getting it figured out. And that made a world of a difference, because if those buyers and sellers did this on their own, they did not involve any realtors, they did not involve escrow, it would have been probably ending up in court somehow and having a case, because that was a big deal.
Yeah.
Even though it was a vacant lot and just a small piece of land, it's still property that our clients paid for, that they own, and that needs to be accounted for. So things like that happen, and it's critical that you are partnered with the right agent who knows what they're doing to be able to help navigate you through that process.
Yeah, because they had reached out to us.
Exactly. And said, what do we do about this? And I said, great, let's get involved with our title company and we'll work together. And we were on it with them the whole time. And the title company gets a lot of credit. And we chose a great title company to work with. Yeah.
Your agent should be connecting you to the right title company for the transaction, and not going with some fly-by-night discount title company online, whatever. You need something local, trustworthy, that has a track record that can perform, because we had to reach out and there was a lot of follow-up in that.
Yeah. Yeah. And the title company was really solid. And like you said, they're local. So if we needed to, we could have walked right into his office and said, hey, let's get this fixed, So.
Another story about title disputes. I had a client call me, hey, Owen, we've got an issue with a sibling on title on a property with my parents. She wasn't really supposed to be there on title, but they had to add her on it for the loan. And now she's not coming off. What do we do? She's refusing to sign the title over to her parents, even though that was the agreement. Well, that's a big title issue. We were able to get them connected to an attorney. And so having attorney contacts for our clients so they can deal with these types of issues as they come up, because things happen in life.
Yep. Yeah. Another way that we support our clients too is through any property tax disputes. So let's say that you bought your home a couple years ago, and then every year your property does get reassessed. It's very small thanks to California state law protections. But occasionally there will be a mistake, and they might overvalue your property. And if that happens, reach out to us, because like we shared earlier, we can help provide comps that support values of your property and say, hey, this home was bought only a couple years ago. It shouldn't have increased by that much. I think there's an error and a typo. Let me send you reports and a CMA to show, hey, this is not where the property is actually valued at. And we've had success with that before too. And all it comes down to is data and numbers, right? So you just need a trusted person to be able to generate that data, send it to you in order for you to send to the assessor's office. The same goes for PMI. Let's say that you have private mortgage insurance because you put down less than 20% and you want to get out of PMI because your property has increased in value so much that you have more than 20% equity in your home, even though you didn't bring the 20% down to the table. You can ask us for a comparative market analysis, what we call a CMA, and you can send that to your lender to prove to them, yeah, my home is worth X amount of dollars, therefore PMI no longer relates. So those are really good things that are valuable, that will save you money, and we're happy to do that for you.
Now, number 7, referrals for any other vendor you can think of. Anything from landscaping to electrical. We had a client post-closing, they're like, hey, these light switches aren't working. What do we do? We got them connected to our great local electrician, and he went out there real quick, got them squared away. It was super clean, super quick, easy. So we're basically like your personal Yelp for contractors and vendors in the area.
I think too, it's so important to have someone who is specific to your city, because sometimes you can get people from out of town, like from the county next door, and their prices are going to vary. So reach out to us too, and we can help find someone within your city, not just in your whole entire region.
Okay, number 8, annual home value check-ins. So something we like to do is just keep people posted. How's the market doing in your neighborhood? And so we like to send out market snapshots where you get to see the valuation of what's my property worth today? How is it appreciated over time? What do the neighbors' homes look like? What is the price trend in the area? So we like to keep people posted annually, if not monthly, on what their home value is doing.
Yeah, that's a big one, because you want to know just for your own knowledge, but then also if you do want to refinance or you do want to get out of PMI, you want to have a general idea. And like I mentioned before, we're happy to generate something very specific for your home at any time. Yeah.
So number 9, neighborhood updates and community events. So we take a lot of time each month to create a newsletter that keeps people informed about what's going on in San Luis Obispo County and here on the Central Coast, because we believe it's not just about the house, it's about the community. It's about the experience of the lifestyle that you're getting. So we want to make sure that you're informed, and we like to even sponsor events in the community. And we partner with a lot of our past clients and promote their businesses in our newsletter as well.
Yeah, that's always fun, especially when our clients have a brand new business that they're launching and they give out a promo code to us to use to send to other people. We have a lot of fun partnering.
So if you're listening at one of our past clients, or you want to partner or feature your business in the Schwagerly Team newsletter, let us know.
It goes to about 4,000 people, so it'd be quite a bit of reach.
Yeah.
And last, what we always do, we love to just celebrate all of our clients and their successes. So every year we have an annual client and supporter appreciation party. And it's just such a fun way to celebrate what you've done, how we can continue to support you. That's oftentimes where we'll hear about, hey, I need a recommendation for this. I need a recommendation for that. And we're happy to help with anything. And those events too, we have a lot of good free giveaways and raffle prizes. It's just a fun event.
Away some Yetis.
Yeah, we have some new Yetis we're going to give out. I love this one for just drinking my water and lemonade. And yeah, it's just a fun way that we get to celebrate. And so stay tuned for our update later on how that party went. But that's something that hopefully your agent does as well. So that way you get to connect with your agent and meet other people. I love connecting my clients together, especially if they're similar businesses and interests.
Yes. So if you have any questions ever, reach out to us. We want to be one of your first calls. If you ever need help, if you need a roofer, a plumber, an electrician, if you need a home valuation, if you have friends or clients thinking about relocating to the area, we're your first stop. We want to be that person you can trust.
Yeah, even if you get weird letters in the mail saying, hey, buy a copy of your deed, send me money by this date. All of those are scams, and please text us first. Do not participate in any of that, and don't fall for anything. If it looks sketchy, it probably is. And even if you're just unsure, call us or text us, because we want to help you save you time and money.
Yeah. So feel free to leave a comment or a story about a time where you needed help and your agent helped you, or maybe you wish that your agent had helped you, because we're always looking for more ways to serve people better in our community. So we'd love to hear your feedback on that. And please also like and subscribe to the show. Share it with somebody who you think might find some value from it. And we'll see you next time.